All right, day one camp somewhere west of Susanville here in Lassen County, California's volcanic legacy, up on top of this nice volcanic cap right up here. Plenty of mosquitoes last night, but a good warm night away from the creek and the low water down below. So quick recap of yesterday. How did that go, Jenny Morgan? Are you drying a few things out?
Insert the photograph that you took yesterday.
We'll explain it all. We had to dry some socks out here. We had a little bit of a water crossing walking incident at walking speeds, just to show you how things can go sideways so fast. Walking the bike, you got there first. Try to walk the bike across the creek, and what happened?
The rocks underneath were really slimy, so as I pushed the bike up the steps, I slipped my foot and the bike kind of came back on me, and then I fell over and it fell on me, and I fell flat on my back in the river, and the river is about a foot deep, so it went all over me up to my neck and the bike on top of me.
Great.
And I had to wriggle out from underneath it to pick it up, and fortunately he came along a couple of minutes later because I was soaked to the skin, and it was that real, when you get a real catch your breath moment.
Oh boy,
you know?
Yeah, that just shows you how even in shallow water it could be a hazard. But with the soft baggage there, your light's on.
Yeah.
You can get a little space for your. First off, it doesn't hurt your legs. Those soft luggage, it won't break your legs like a hard pan will, and it can also give you some room to wiggle your legs out from underneath the bike. Yeah.
And it was good, and it protected the bike as well. So the handguard at the front and then the bag at the back, like a boat fender, it meant that the airbox didn't go into the water, which was great, because that would have been a real pain to have to get water out of the engine potentially. So yeah, so we got it up and stood it up and kicked
right
it
away.
through.
The XR400 cranked right up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So a quick recap of yesterday. We had quite a few turnarounds due to the snow.
Yeah, you're right. Everything over 6,500 feet was just snow spits everywhere. It wasn't completely snowy, but big enough sections that you couldn't get a bike through, or even a car really at the moment. A few more weeks, I think.
So we went left Nevada City, took the back roads through North Columbia, Foots Crossing, Allegheny, Forest City, Galloway down to Downeyville, then up to Sierra City, and then up to the Sierra Buttes. We made it almost up to the Sierra Buttes.
We made it to the turnoff to the Buttes.
To go to the lookout itself. So it was way high up on the mountain.
And that was completely clear of snow. It was just, but then like 50 feet higher than we were, suddenly it was all snow.
All snow.
Yeah.
And then Bassett's. We got turned around somewhere back there. Yeah, Fraser Falls got turned around there. Blairsden, Grey Eagle, Grizzly Ridge got turned around there.
Yeah. Although we found a really cool trail on the way down, didn't we?
Yeah,
a nice alternative. The nice thing about that ridge there, although the BDR route goes through along the ridge, there's trails either side, so you can pick your own route through. And if you get a problem, you can break away and get back to the highway or back town to town if you need to.
Then back roads to Huff Mountain, and the highlight of the day was that single track out of Huff Mountain.
There's probably nothing like that on the BDR.
Oh, yeah, and you're not going to do that on a big bike.
Track. Yeah, I mean, I did it a couple of years ago on the CB500, and it took all my concentration to do it. But on these, they were really easy to ride.
Good fun.
It was fun, proper fun.
And then Taylorsville, the market there. Then we tried a thing called Ketty Ridge, and that was really interesting, even though it was through the remains of the Dixie Fire. Just a real interesting really remote ride through Ketty Ridge to the Lake Almanor, Westwood, and then on up to here. Yeah. And so Susanville, I don't know, it's probably 20 miles or so that way, and we're going to continue further north on the Northern California BDR, snow permitting. Here's some highlights.
Off my side stand.
Forest City, California, home of some new mountain bike trails. If you go that way, you'll take Mountain House back down to Goodyear's Bar, Downeyville. If you go back the way we came, you can go take Galloway, and of course Hennis Pass Road all the way over to Verdi, over the Sierras. Galloway Road just drops straight down into the North Fork Yuba and Downeyville, way down there. Sierra Buttes are just located right up over there. Welcome to Downeyville, California, where the North Fork of the Yuba and the Downey River merge right here in town. We came straight down that mountain off the Galloway grade. Just an amazing steep descent into town here. And Downeyville's famous gold rush history was the hanging of Juanita, the first woman, probably the only woman ever to be hanged in California during the gold rush. Juanita was being pestered by an acquaintance, boyfriend, not sure the details, so she got him with a knife, and kind of vigilante Western style justice, they ended up hanging her off of the gallows, off of the bridge that was here at the time in Downeyville. Downeyville, California, home of some of the most premier mountain bike riding in the entire country. Right up here in these mountains behind me are in the Lost Sierra. Let's go check it out. Sierra City, located at the base of the Sierra Buttes. And sadly, the Buckhorn Saloon has been shut down for quite some time. It is in quite a state of disrepair. We're going to go climb straight up there to see where the snow line is. We can't get over it, but we're going to go check it out. What's all this water running out of your tent for?
That's where it fell in the river.